in the process of tilling our first official garden. We are so excited, and we just figured we'd do a live about it to celebrate it along with you guys. There he goes. Okay, he's a pro at this, obviously. All right, so comment if you have a garden and what state you're in. We are in Mississippi, and we are in Zone 8. And so we are getting ready to do a spring and summer garden. This is the first time that this space has been tilled. So it is fresh. Hey, I see we have someone on. We are tilling our first official garden. We are in Mississippi and in Zone 8. So it is time to get the spring gardens going. Comment what state you're in and if you have a garden. This is our first till at this property. Hi everyone, we are tilling our first garden at this property. We are so excited. We're in Mississippi and Zone 8. Comment if you have a garden and what state you're in. We are so excited to get started gardening this year. We love fresh produce, and there is no better childhood than one that includes shucking corn and shelling peas. Am I right? As you can see, we've got a spot over here that we've already tilled up, and the kids are loving it. It is so soft. I see we've got a few more people. Comment if you are gardening this year and what state you're in. We are in Mississippi, and we are just getting started this year. She's trying to get it. Come on, honey. I think she gave up. We gotta work on those cartwheels. How many of you grew up with gardens? My husband and I grew up with gardening being a part of our childhood. Shucking corn, shelling peas, cutting okra, blanching green beans, all the works was part of our childhood. And so it's super important to us to do that for our kids. Give them exposure to the outdoors as often as possible. Teach them the beauty of nature and how you reap what you sow in a literal instance. And then also just give them the opportunity to play. There's nothing better than playing in soft, freshly tilled dirt. There's nothing better than running through rows of corn. There's nothing better than picking fresh, homegrown flowers. We're going to be planting sunflowers, zinnias, and dahlias amongst all of our plants this year to help with our pollinators. All right, we got a few extra people on here now. Comment if you are doing a garden this year and where you're at. We are in Mississippi and we're in Zone 8, so we are starting our spring garden this week. We are tilling this property for the first time. So this is a first till for this property. We got this spot here done. We're probably gonna go through it one more time. The girls are loving the soft dirt. This is so exciting. There is nothing better than growing your own produce. And I'm so excited to share this with our girls. All right, I've got a few more people. Comment where you're from and if you're doing a garden this year. This is our first garden at this property and we're in Mississippi. We're getting it tilled. We're gonna be growing some corn, peas, tomatoes, squash, cucumber, okra, and I am going to try to do watermelon again. We will see how that goes. I have never successfully done watermelon. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I cannot get watermelon to grow. Have any of you ever played in fresh tilled ground? It is literally the best experience of all time. So we tilled this little section once over and it is already really soft. We're gonna go over it one more time and the girls are absolutely loving it. Oh my goodness. So I can't wait till we have this huge section of our yard tilled up for the girls to play in until we get it planted. We're so excited. If you're new, you're just coming on, comment what state you're in and if you're doing a garden this year. This is our first garden on this property. So this is the first till this ground is seen. So thankfully it's wet because it just rained last night, so it's not too hard to till. But the girls are really enjoying the parts we've already went over. We're so excited to help our kids experience nature and learn about how the world works and how you reap what you sow in a literal form this year as we do a garden together as a family. If you're just jumping on, comment what state you're in and if you're doing a garden this year. This is our first garden on this property, so it needed a fresh till. We did one till on this area of the yard and we're gonna need to do another one, of course, but the kids are loving this soft dirt. Oh my goodness. We are so excited for them to experience growing their own produce and watching the process of planting all the way to harvest and preserving. How many of you grew up with gardens? Hey, sweet girl. Do you want to come tell everybody what you hope we grow in our garden? Strawberries. Come on. Come tell everybody what we want to grow in our garden. Come over here. Stand in front of us. The camera. What do you hope we grow in our garden?
Strawberries, definitely some watermelon.
Strawberries and watermelon?
Squash.
Squash, yeah. It's a little late in the year here for lettuce and cabbage, but we could definitely do the other things.
Definitely can grow some apple trees.
You want to try some apple trees?
We do have some blueberries and blackberries.
Yeah, we have blueberries and blackberries, that's right. So are you having fun on the soft dirt? I saw you trying to do a cartwheel earlier. Do you feel like you did pretty good? Yeah.
I'm going to try to eat one of these.
Oh, yeah. That's a spring beauty, isn't it?
Yep.
We'll go put it in the kitchen and we'll wash it and look at that later. All right, Grayson, come on. Let's do it together. All right. Tell everyone what you want to grow in the garden.
Watermelons and strawberries.
Watermelons and strawberries. More fruit. I don't know if I can do fruit.
And blueberries.
And blueberries. Well, we got blueberries over there, don't we?
Yeah. And grapes.
And grapes. Well, we'll see. You go,
Not so.
go get your shoes. Yeah, come on, come tell us. Come stand in front of it.
I want to say tomatoes,
Tomatoes,
carrots,
carrots. What else?
potatoes.
How's it going, babe?
Good.
We got 11 people on.
Wow, good.
Are you needing this?
This is the first tiller I've ever ran that you can break ground with 4 times.
That's awesome.
Heavy.
All right, what do you need the shovel for? If you're just coming on, comment what state you're in and if you're doing a garden this year. We are in Mississippi, technically Zone 8, and we are breaking ground on our first garden on this property. So it's a little packed. We're gonna have to go over it twice. We've did a little bit over here, and we have done this too. So we've got a little bit to go over. No, this is Mama's. This is a really important book. So we're not gonna play with it with dirty hands. All right, go play. I think he just removed a thistle. Did you remove a thistle?
What?
What were you removing?
There's a thistle.
A thistle? Yeah. Yes, in case you didn't know, you have to actually dig up the roots of the thistle and remove it. If you were to till it into the ground or anything like that, it would actually spread and you'd have more. And those things are painful. Yes, okay, so we got a comment. Keith, sounds like a lot of activity. You have no idea. We are so busy. We are entrepreneurs. We each have 2 businesses. And then we're also doing a garden this year. We are a homeschool family of 3 kids. And we are just having the time of our lives down here in Mississippi. Hey, Oakland. You want to show us the cartwheel you've been practicing? She's been practicing really hard. And they were doing them over and over through this soft dirt because there is nothing better than fresh, tilled dirt.
I did a hole.
You dug a hole?
There's a worm. A really big one.
What? Ew. Okay, that's pretty nasty. Those are really good for the soil. Go put it in Mama's raised bed.
The water?
There you go. Oh, you're in Tennessee. I love Tennessee. So you're in eastern part. That's well, you know, I've been to all the classic Tennessee vacation spots like Sevierville, Gatlinburg, all those places.
Mom, the water? Another one.
Your cartwheel. Are you going to show them the cartwheel? Do it over there in the soft dirt. All right, what else are we finding? You found another small baby worm? Fabulous. So if you are a Mississippi country girl and you're 5, you usually love worms, and so you dig hunks of dirt up and find worms. I did it when I was little. All my friends did it. It's just part of growing up in the South and in the country.
That's different now. I feel like
I see. Okay, so I know about what area you're in. Yeah, my husband's family is from up in Kentucky, so we drive up there every now and then and enjoy that part. Did you find another one? Now, interesting. Okay, so I don't know if any of you are into researching herbs or edible wild plants, but this book is amazing. I got this a few weeks ago, and I've just been going throughout my property and flower each spring before we start mowing, so that all of our pollinators have plenty to eat when they start to wake up in the spring. And so it's been so much fun just learning what all these are. And what's interesting is that these little plants are edible and actually make these little tubers once they fully bloom that you can technically eat, apparently. All right, have you found any more? Well, that's very interesting. So your girlfriend used to actually dig up worms and send to fishermen. Well, that's awesome. See, I grew up on the river in Alabama, and we would find our own worms to go fishing with, and crickets and things. Oh, yep, that's the thistle. Look at that. That thing is scary. Make sure you don't let your hands actually touch the thorns.
Daddy, that's what Dad said.
Whew.
Touch
The roots.
Yeah.
If you step on this with a bare foot, your foot will burn for hours. Those things are horrifying. But you have to dig them up, because if you leave roots in the ground, it'll just spread and it'll make new ones. I'm gonna take it. I got you. We're gonna put it over here. That way it doesn't get messed with. Grayson ran off though. She's over there in the flowers now.
So I just find the worms. I don't see no worms. Mom, where's worms?
She might have gotten them all out.
Who?
Grayson.
What you doing?
She went and put them all in the raised bed. Oh, look at that. We've got some wild garlic. My 6-year-old is my garlic hunter.
And what do I usually hunt? What do I usually hunt?
I don't know if this was what created the idea for Velcro or not. That would make sense.
This is my life. It's turning into wood. Into mud.
We see you. Do it again. Oak.
Oh, good.
She can't hear me because of that thing.
Open. Can't hear me either.
That's interesting. You know, I've never been to Maryland, but I hear it's very pretty.
What are they talking about?
They had burrs. See?
Birds?
In Maryland.
What are birds?
I'm assuming they're probably a sticker plant like the thistle. You want to take our garlic inside?
No thanks.
Take the garlic in the house.
No. Okay.
Uh-oh. Go get the toys Daddy's trying to pick up. Daddy doesn't want to till up the toys. Go. Oh, they're boots. Hey, I paid a lot for them boots. You go get them things. That's a good daddy because there's plenty of daddies out here that would have tilled them up just out of spite. Okay, so if you're just jumping on, comment where you're from and if you are doing a garden this year. We're in Mississippi, technically in Zone 8, and we are getting ready for our spring garden.
Yeah. And I'm ready to pick all kinds of food. Can we play? What? Mama, can we play it? Easy.
What do you want to plant?
I want to plant lots of strawberries and blackberries.
Well, we've got a few strawberry plants. Not strawberry, but blackberry plants. But I don't know about the strawberries. We're a little late in the year to be trying strawberries around here.
Strawberries are so good. Especially, when are we going to start picking our blackberries?
This is only our second year with the blackberries. They don't really start producing till about the third or fourth year.
Well, I hope they start producing quick. Soon.
Believe it or not, 3 or 4 years goes by in a blink of an eye.
My birthday.
All right, you go play.
Okay.
You ain't grown yet. Go play. All right, we've had a few people jump on. If you just came on, comment where you're from and if you're doing a garden this year. This is our first garden at this property, so we're doing a fresh till and getting ready for the spring. Hey, Jeremiah, how are you? So as people jump on, I'm telling them to comment where you're at and if you're doing a garden this year. Oh my goodness, Keith. When your brother grows corn, bears eat it. You know, Mississippi actually has a pretty good black bear population right now. They've been working really hard to grow it, and honestly, it's making me a little nervous. We already have a serious coyote problem around here. I'm not too comfortable with black bears, but I guess it's okay. I'll get used to it. Hey, peak quality. Aaron always just says peak quality. Do you want me to use your actual name? So, I'll show you. I'll back it up a little bit. So, we're starting over here. This is the corner over here. And he's doing the length we're going to go. And then we've already got a portion over here tilled up. So, just about that size. Enough for a few rows of corn, a few rows of peas, some squash, okra, tomatoes, of course. I mean, are you even a farmer if you do not have tomatoes? And then I think of some cucumbers and onion, garlic, all the basics. But y'all, if anyone can help me figure out what I'm doing wrong with watermelons, it would be amazing. Because I suck. Absolutely suck with watermelons. All right, he's calling me over here, so let me put this down. Now, y'all don't watch me while I walk now. Well, that was interesting. For those of you who stuck around for that, so he came upon a snake and it slithered away really fast, and he was just focused on making sure kids weren't anywhere near it. So we're not sure where it went, but it was gray. So I'm curious. I looked around for it a little bit too, but I think it's done got out of here. All right. Anyway, I'm back over here. We sent the kids in the house to get a snack, so hopefully the snake will clear out before the kids come back out. And then they will be also playing up here at the house. All right, so let's catch up with these comments, huh? Looks like a big garden. It'll be big enough. It'll be plenty for me to keep up with. What kind of watermelons? Heck, I don't know. The red ones? All right, and then everybody is out working today. We're cutting trees and running the dozer. Yes, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. All right. There's the neighbor's chihuahua who thinks she belongs to us. All right, so if you're just hopping on, we got a few people on here. If you're just hopping on, you comment what state you're in and if you're doing a garden this year. Jeremiah's playing Clue. Ugh, I do not like Clue. Maybe I'm not smart enough for Clue, or I don't know, but I just have never gotten into it.
These are really yum.
Really yum. What'd you get?
These.
Cookies. I'm from California. We aren't allowed to garden. Heath, you're terrible. Oh my goodness. I'm seriously disturbed about the whole snake thing, because obviously we've been all over the whole section here, and that snake did not run until he actually was upon it with the tiller. So hopefully he doesn't find another one. Oh my goodness.
Mom, what are you letting me get?
You can get any of that.
What about chocolate? Or should I just do Oreos?
Pick one of those.
I don't know which one to get. Okay,
Does anyone else have a hard time picking their snack? We've got gluten-free Oreos, a fruit cup, and a Lenny and Larry bar. Which one are you gonna pick? You don't know? Let's do these.
Okay.
Are you done having your snack? You dirty little girl, look at your hands. You should wash your hands before you eat. I have failed you as a mother. You know, the thing I'm looking forward to most is having the fresh peppers, because every year we have way more banana peppers than we can possibly eat fresh. So this year, yeah, here's the chihuahua. So this year I've decided to pickle a few banana peppers and put them up for when they're out of season.
Sorry, Mom. I think this is a pizza.
Yep, that's official.
I do not want that fit. No, do not get this from me.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Don't get near my mud.
All right, so for those who weren't here a few minutes ago, this is a thistle. We have to actually dig these out. You can't just till them in, and you can't just cut them with a lawnmower because then they'll spread. So we've got that here. And then also, my sweet Gray she went with the shovel over there and dug up her own hunk of dirt so she can find earthworms to put in Mama's raised bed.
That's what I'm thinking. This is hot and cold.
It's hot and cold.
No, I said hot.
It's hard and cold? Oh, okay.
That is so frozen.
Oh my goodness.
What is this?
Jeremiah, I could totally see you winning.
Mama, what is?
You're very clear and logical thinker, so I could totally see you winning at Clue. Not so much Dutch Blitz. I could probably kick your butt at Dutch Blitz, but yeah, I could definitely see you being a pro at Clue. He's still just a-working. There is nothing finer than a blue-collar man. I should have told him to do this shirtless. We'd probably get like 1,000 views.
Worms in this mud.
Bell peppers stuffed with hamburger, rice, and tomato are the best. That sounds amazing. Now, I have done a Philly cheesesteak stuffed bell pepper, and that was pretty good, but I'll have to try that too.
Mama, what? I found a worm.
Yeah, you found a baby worm. Open up your hand. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's awesome.
Mama, Dad said I get to open it.
That's right, the snake. Okay. Yeah. Tell you what to do. Go to the play kitchen. Yeah, my kids have a play kitchen. Go get your play kitchen, get a bowl to put them all in, and then I'll walk down there with you in a little bit. Oh, I love it, the Oreo smile. Oh my goodness, I love my kids. I'm glad you didn't tell him that. Yeah, I hear you. No, don't put all the dirt in it. Just put the worms in it.
I got that to get a worm sand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I get what you're doing. Go ahead.
I'm going to get that here. Some pieces I don't need. You better hasn't videoed me. I do not want to be videoed. Cool. So I can barely see Dad.
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's over there on the other side.
Now I can see him.
He looks so bored.
Yeah.
This is different than his normal work. He builds portable buildings, sheds and barns, greenhouses, chicken coops, all that kind of stuff for a living. So this is a little bit slower pace than he's used to. Yeah, come here. I'll take it up for you. All right, in case anyone is just jumping on, I see our number went up a little bit. We are tilling our first garden on this property. We'll zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole spot. We got a few raised beds over here for the things that really needed soft and specific soils, such as potatoes, onions, garlic, carrots, our root vegetables that needed really soft soil. And then we're tilling this up. We're gonna have to go over it twice, obviously, because this is the first time we've tilled this area or this spot. We are so thankful. We have a great business nearby that rents out tillers, so we didn't have to buy one this year and figure out how to store it. We just rented it. Way better choice for us. Yeah, wood is dirty. You touched your Oreo to the wood. Does anyone else have a clean freak as a child who like panics over any idea of germs on her food? All right, I'm gonna put it back up here. What?
It's still good to eat.
Yes, it's fine, baby. Blow it off. There you go. That's all it took. You found 2 worms? She's got a Tonka truck full of dirt looking for worms. You're still hungry. I believe that. All right, go get you a snack.
Another one.
Yeah, another one. All right, if you're just jumping on, comment what state you're in and if you're doing a garden this year. This is our first garden at this property. And we're in Mississippi, technically zone 8. And we are getting ready to do our spring garden. Already over here in our raised beds, we have potatoes, onions, radishes, carrots, spinach, and a few herbs over there throughout these. And so when we get this done, we're gonna have to go over this about twice because it's never been tilled before. When we get done with this portion, in the next few weeks, we're going to be planting corn, peas, tomatoes, cucumbers, all the classic southern vegetables. Now, what I would love to do is plant enough corn that I can actually grind it and make my own cornmeal so I can make my own cornbread to go with my peas. That would be amazing, like totally like homestead Bob's I think he needs you to come down there. He probably has found something he needs you to pick up.
What should I get? I don't know what should I get.
She's asking if she should get a Hershey's bar or granola bar. The granola bar, duh. The Hershey bars is for s'mores.
I hate these bars.
You hate these bars. Then why'd you even bring it out here as an option?
Yeah, but now it's study.
No, it's fine. I blew it off. You're good. All right. Actually, go put this in a trash can so it doesn't lay out here.
Okay.
Okay, so that number's coming up. So if you are just jumping on, comment what state you're in and if you're doing a garden this year.
What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm watching Daddy Teal and I'm talking to people. You want to say hey? All right, go around in front and I'll tell you when you're on the screen. This way. Go to the left. My left. Back. 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 All right, say hello.
Hi.
Hi. How old are you?
Did you say hi?
I did. I love you.
And you said, and I said hi.
Yeah.
You said how old I am. I'm
Mhm.
4.
Yes.
I can't see them. Can I sit in your lap?
All right. No, not this time. All right. You go here and play. Go play. Did any of you know that asparagus is technically a perennial herb? It's not a vegetable. And it's also perennial. So if you plant it once, it comes back each year. So it's an edible plant that just keeps coming back. That is so weird.
That's because they don't know how to win.
My 5-year-old just said, that's because they don't know how to leave. Okay, that's a joke. We're going to make that into a short. That's fabulous.
Oh my God.
All right, if you're just coming on, comment what state you're in and if you're doing a garden this year. This is our first garden at this property. So we've got our raised beds over here. Let me prop it off the tripod and show you guys. We've got a raised bed. And then we're actually tilling this part of the yard for the garden. What? You're gonna make a pizza? You're making pizza out of grass? That's awesome. Oh. If you're just jumping on, comment what state garden this year. This is our first garden on this property. We have some raised beds over there. That has got our, oop, there's the neighbors. Wave, kids, wave. You don't want them thinking you're rude. So this is our first garden on this property. We have our raised beds over here for our root vegetables, carrots, potatoes, onions, garlic, radishes, and some spinach too. So, and then a few herbs are already planted over there. Those are the ones that survived from last fall when I planted those. And then got this whole section here. We've got to go over it twice. We've already gone over it once. He's finishing up the last pass for the first till, and then we're gonna have to go through it again because this is the first time that this ground has been tilled, so we got to make sure it's good and soft. We're going to be planting lots and lots of veggies this year. Just the classic southern vegetables like your corn, your peas, your tomatoes, peppers, okra, of course. Personally, I don't like okra, but my husband digs it. Like, he loves it, okra in every way you can make it. I think it's disgusting. So, yeah. But either way, I love the peppers. That's my favorite thing, is to do the peppers. If you're just jumping on, comment what state you're from and if you're doing a garden this year. I think a lot of people are doing gardens this year. I think a lot of people are, I think a lot of people are taking their health more seriously, and they see a lot of the value that comes with gardening, not just the produce, but the getting outside, the fresh air, all the fresh oxygen, and then just being out in nature is so peaceful, so calming. So gardening is multifaceted in how it's beneficial for your family. We're really excited. We're a homeschool family, and we are going to be using gardening as a teaching tool, on top of teaching endurance, because a garden will do that when you're shelling your 3,000th pea. We are going to be using it to teach our kids how to plant and get plants all the way ready for harvest, and then how to preserve stuff. So it's going to be a really great educational opportunity. I think a lot of people are getting into gardening also because we're trying to make sure we're making the wisest food choices. I think sometimes the grocery store isn't the wisest decision, just based on where you can shop and what you have available to you. Sometimes the best option is to grow a lot of your own stuff. And so that's what we're doing. Both me and my husband grew up with gardens, and gardening being a huge part of our growing up. And we're so excited to provide that same experience for our little girls. Speaking of them, I'll let you peek over at them. So we got this one climbing in the playhouse, and then we got the other one terrorizing her sister in the hammock. Oh my goodness. Sisters.
That's what I thought.
Let me grab that sweater. You left your sweater in the garden. Don't ever buy kids nice clothes. They'll just leave it in the dirt. Okay, everyone. Let's see. Aaron, you want to come close us out?
Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was a blast. That's the heaviest tiller I've ever ran.
It looked easy.
I tilled in forward time. It's so heavy, it don't run away from you. And if you go backwards, it just won't go.
Yeah, it just digs deeper.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, we're going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for hanging with us. That was the first till. We got to do a second one later. But we're
Yeah, I
gonna,
gotta take a break though.
we're going to let it take a break. And anyway, may get some supper going.
And hey, Keith, I don't know. Do you know who Keith is?
Nope.
Yeah, he's from Corey's Live. He's moderator for
okay.
Corey.
Yeah, he said he's in Tennessee.
No, okay.
We like Tennessee. All right. And Jeremiah and
Hey, Riley's on there.
Riley and Heath chimed in for a second.
All right.
And Peak Quality is on here too.
Oh boy, hey Pete.
All right, y'all. We're going to get off this thing. You want to say bye?
Bye.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, y'all.